There's no music prep today, so Alan and I are going to do Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel, Joker got away. Hey!
Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't jump in there, considering, you know.
Hey, you were doing so well.
Welcome to the 13th day of Advent from the Crafty Boys, where we are drinking beer from an Advent calendar made of beer by
Red Racer and Parallel 49 called the Great White Wonder Adventure Pack.
That's correct. Now, Alan, I ask this every time. You know what the beer is already?
No, I don't.
You what? You held it as a surprise this time?
No, I was just trying to make you feel better.
Shit.
I know exactly what the beer is.
I will actually point out this is completely a random thing, but I don't have my penis. Where's not that one, the other one. Where's my opener? Hang on, I need to know. Oh wait, do I make? No, I don't even have my. Oh my god, I'm without a beer opener.
Use your teeth. Be a man. Let's go. I have my opener. It's right here.
All right. Yeah, that's hanging up. This one hangs in front of it. So, you know. All right. So I'm going to open my beer now. Day 13. I don't know what it is. And Temperance Pre-Prohibition Lager from Red Racer. Dun, dun, dun!
So on the back of the label, it says, going back to the days before Prohibition, the Temperance uses classic ingredients for a traditional recipe and style of beer from before the days of bootlegging. Cheers.
Water,
so
barley, flaked maize, hops, and yeast.
So I guess it's got corn in it.
Smells interesting. Let's pour this baby out. Oh, wow, look at that. That is, whoa, that is a regular pour. And look at the head on this one. Wow. Look at that. So it smells very much like a lager. I think you're just not using the right glass. I mean, these glasses apparently
could be.
I can't make this up as I go. Unfortunately, they don't do the thing that Parallel 49th does. 5 degrees of alcoholism, and yeah, that's about it. All right. Smells like a lager.
Very effervescent. Has almost a champagne kind of look to it.
Yeah, look at that. That's completely. I mean, that's actually kind of astounding. Actually, I could stare at this all day long.
Now, see, this is exactly the kind of beer that I remember, you know, like my dad drinking when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You know, it tasted like this and was that kind of color.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I'm not a huge lager fan. My dad is like a lager guy.
Yeah, but I'm not either. I think you have to be a certain age to appreciate a lager.
What was the first beer that I ever had? It was the God, I think it was terrible. I think it was a lager.
Probably. You probably had like a bit of your dad's or something when you were little.
Yeah. I remember my dad drinking his beer once. We were outside. It was summertime. We were doing whatever the hell, gardening or something in the front yard. And I remember my dad and there were other people there that were also drinking beer, but they had the stubbies. And I remember my dad taking a swig and then just completely went blah, and spat the beer all over the place and like did a dance because a bee or a wasp had gotten into the beer and he had like swigged it and spat it out, and he's hugely allergic to bees. So yeah, that was not a fun day after that.
Yeah. My dad, when I was little, like maybe 4, used to come into my room like at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night and wake me up.
I'm going to beat you now, son.
No. And he said, come with me. And So I go into the kitchen with him, and he grabs I had this little plastic cup, and he would actually pour me a little bit of beer. He's like, come and sit down in the living room with me.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
I was like 4. And I'd drink this little...
Not so cool, but
like,
at the same time...
Don't tell your mother about this.
I'm sure your mom is watching right now. She's like, hey.
I'm sure she's not.
But overall, I think that's kind of that's kind of a cool moment. I think one of the things that
I certainly remember it.
Beer can do, not beer. Beer doesn't do this, but being able to hang out with one's parent and have a beer. Even if you're 4 years old, why the hell not?
Probably not a wise parenting choice, but
well, yeah, I know, but still.
But you know what? I remember it.
Look at that lacing. Look at that lacing. Look at it.
I'm not getting any lacing. Really.
I guess I poured it better or worse. One of the two. But overall, I got to say, I would recommend this. The Temperance, I almost called it Pie Ale. The Temperance Pre-Prohibition Lager from Red Racer. Other people who are drinking this Advent calendar are, I certainly hope, enjoying it tonight because it's worth it. Even if you're not a lager guy, if you're more of an ale guy like myself.
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking that most of the people that would buy this pack are probably not lager people.
True. But I hope that they can get over themselves, man, and drink the lager, man. It's only day 13. You think there are going to be other lagers in here, man? Probably not, man. We're getting close to Christmas, man. You know what's going to happen? We're going to totally have, like, all kinds of deep, dark stouts. They're going to, massage your nipples and be awesome.
Oh.
Massage our nipples. Yes, that's what beer does. It massages your nipples. Yeah. But you know what? That doesn't change the fact that Disney is about to buy 21st Century Fox. So here's the.
And you know what that means then? You know what that means?
That would tell the wrong way. Ooh. What does that mean?
That means that Disney will then own all of the Star Wars movies. Because although Disney purchased Lucasfilm,
they don't own all the movies, right?
They didn't own the films that 20th Century Fox made.
Which was the first the original trilogy.
And the prequel trilogy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Were made by 20th Century Fox.
Okay.
So essentially, this is a roundabout way of Disney buying the rest of the Star Wars films.
Well, they're going to be buying it for what is the number? Apparently, everyone thinks that this is the greatest deal ever. Although it is kind of scary that one company will own all this stuff, but again, Disney and 20th Century Fox would be owners of 40% of the U.S. box office revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right, well, we'll talk about that more on our other podcast, which you guys should be also subscribed to, which is this show here, the Crafty Boys, but the main event, the regular show. So thank you, Alan. This beer is good. Let's go drink more.
It is. From Red Racer and the Great White Wonder Adventure Pack, Day 13. Good job.
Yay! Die Hard is a Christmas movie!